300 meters, girls class 2, and in lane number 4 going well, it's Francis of St. Francis. She comes in with the fastest time of 47.76, but on her outside, Samuels of Leinstubben goes by her now, and let's see the time on the clock, 44.70, 47.70. Samuels of Leinstubben takes that one. I think that's a new record, folks. I'm pretty sure that is a new record. Time confirmed, 44.76 for Samuels of Leinstubben. The old record, 45.52 by Allen, set last year. We have a new record in the girls' 300 meters dash. And in second, Marvina Francis of St. Francis, 45.74, almost a full second behind for her. But we go now to the boys class 2 300 meters dash, where in lane 1 we have Robert Powell of Rousseau. In lane 2 we have Kimoi Williams of Louis Bennett. In 3, Maurice Hughes of Leinstubben. 4, Ramon Young of Yalas. 5, Taekwon Thorpe of Red Hills. Kimari Dice of Tarrant is in 6. Malik Gray of Harborview is in 7. And Christopher Williams of Red Hills is all the way out in lane number 8. Full field for this one as the athletes now go into their blocks. And we anticipate a quick race over the next 40 seconds or so. And going out well, Christopher Williams in lane 8, Red Hills. But look at the man in lane 4 going strong. That's Young of Yalas Primary. Look at Young gallop, and he's taking the stagger out on everyone. He has a lead. Can anyone respond? Lane 3 going well. That's Hughes of Leinstubben. But in lane 4, Young of Yalas is going strong. Also going strong in lane 5 is Thorpe of Red Hills. But lane 4, the man from Yalas, Thorpe, is taking that one out. That's Young of Yalas. Thorpe of Red Hills tries to respond, but the young man from Yalas, Young, is going to take that one, 42.91, outside the record of 42.53. But Ramon Young of Yalas Primary, a diminutive athlete, but very fast. Thorpe takes second. That's Thorpe of Red Hills. And in third, it was Hughes of Leinstubben for third. But Young, Ramon Young of Yalas Primary taking the win. St. Thomas well represented at Eastern Primary Champs. We have some updates for you in terms of results that we would have gotten earlier. There was a disqualification in the girls class 1 400 meters. So disqualification in the girls class 1 400 meters. And crossing the line first was the athlete from Licensed Primary, Tiandra Watson. She won in a record time of 1 minute 1.25, but she eventually disqualified for a lane violation, and the win and record going to Gabrielle Holder of Leinstubben. She finished in 1 minute 01.25. She confirmed as the winner and also your record holder in the girls class 1 400 meters. By our schedule, the next event on the track after the boys 300 meters class 2 is the girls class 4, that's 8 and under, 60 meters dash. So we're gonna have the babies now. 8 and under, 60 meters dash. that's going to come up as the athletes now start to make their way on track. I'll give you some point standings as well in just a while. When we get the break, we'll give you some point standings, but let's go ahead and give you the lineup for this race on track. This is the girls class 4 60 meters dash, and if you're wondering, it's 8 and under. In lane 1 from Jesse Rapole, we have Zion Tirel, Shaquan Pusey of Halfway Tree Primary is in 2. Renicia Grant of St. Francis is in 3. Shamika Dobbs of Windward Road is in 4. Earthania Ray of St. Richards is in 5. Ariel Shaw of St. Patrick's is in 6. Rochelle Beach of Red Hills is in 7. Sapphire Hartwell of License is in 8. As the wind picks up inside the Stadium East facilities, and the wind is actually negative right now, so these babies will be running into a very, very strong headwind. It's actually blowing the umbrellas and blowing the crowd all about the place. I'm a little bit worried for the babies. But looks as if we have 1, 2, 3, 4, a full field. Lane number 7 just now making her way into her blocks. And that's the youngster there from Red Hills Primary Beach. Fastest time coming in is Dobbs of Windward Road Primary. She comes in with a time of 9.29. The record 9.39 by Kirkpatrick. As Gun sends them off, getting out to a flying start is in lane number 4. Dobbs takes charge, going with her as well as Ray, but Dobbs takes that one. 9.31. 9.31. Confirmed at 9.33. That's Dobbs of Windward Road Primary. She came in with the fastest time, and she takes that one. Ray in second, 9.43. Hartwell third, 9.76. That's Hartwell of Licensed Primary. She finishing third. Dobbs, Windward Road in winning, and Ray of St. Richards finishing in second. Tanya Ray of St. Richards in second. But we move now to the boys. 8 and under. Class 4, 60 meters dash. And we have Jaquan Hines of New Providence in 1. Kadish Angus of Grand Spend Primary is in 2. In lane 3, we have Kimali Morris of St. Patrick. Lane 4, Demario Lewis of Rock Hall in 5. Glendale Francis of License. Jaquan Smith of Harborview is in 7. Sidney Thomas of Swallowfield in... Jaquan Smith is actually in 6, and Thomas in 7. And Fabian Maxwell of John Mills in 8. The athletes are now on their marks. Gun sends them off. Let's see who makes the running first. Lane 5 going well. That is the man, Smith, going well. It's going to be a blanket finish between Smith, Lewis, Francis, Thomas. Let's see who gets it. That's a blanket finish. 9.25 the time on the clock. Let's see who's going to get that win. And it's actually going to be Morris in lane 3 from St. Patrick, 9.29. Kimberly Morris of St. Patrick's. And Francis second. Smith finishes in third. So Francis is from License Primary and Smith from Harborview Primary. So. That was interesting. That was interesting. Morris, again, of St. Patrick's, taking the win, 9.29, with, in second, the man from License Primary, Francis and Smith of Harborview Primary finishing in third. Oh, we had a blanket finish there at the line. Could barely make out from our vantage point who had won. But again, in the end, it was the man, Morris, or the baby, Morris, who got the win. The next event on track, or the next event scheduled, is going to be the Class 2 girls 100 meters. As can we get a shot of the crowd? Can we get a shot of the crowd? Can we get a shot of the crowd so the folks can see what's actually happening? The Stadium East facilities are filled, or well, almost filled. To my left, right, still have a little bit of space, but lots and lots of folks still here. As you can see in the crowd here, facilities filled, and if you're struggling to hear me, it's because these people are making so much noise right now. I'm happy to see the parents out, happy to see the students out. It's a nice little gathering for these championships, and I'm happy we've gotten the support, and I'm expecting more people to be here later on in the day as folks leave work. Tends to fill up a little bit more. Also, we had a little bit of rain yesterday, so that might have affected turnout, but still good turnout from the parents, the supporters, the families, the well-wishers, and I'm happy about what we've seen so far this morning. Fast sprinting despite the strong headwinds. Good performances so far. As I said, the 100 meters are up next. Let's start with the girls class 2 100 meters. But we're gonna see if we can give you guys a feel of where we are in terms of the events scored so far. So this is after 15 events scored. I believe that's up to the class 1 400 meters. I'll give you the point standings, the overall team point standings. In 10th position, it's going to be John Mills Primary. They have 20 points. In 9th position, St. Patrick's on 39 points. Tied for 7th, it's Red Hills and Wynwood Road Primary on 41 points. Just ahead in 6th, it's St. Richard's on 42 points. Half a Tree Primary on 55. They're in 5th. Lawrence Tavern, they're on a solid 60 points for 4th. In 3rd, Rousseau Primary on 65 points. In 2nd is Harborview Primary on 90 points. And leading after 15 events scored, it's License Primary on a big, mammoth, humongous points total of 114 points. They are 24 points ahead of Harborview Primary, and based on the finalists that we have coming up, one would think they are going to be challenging for the Eastern Championships at the end of today's proceedings.
Coaches, team management, please assemble the following athletes or teams that are suitable representatives for medal presentation.
So the next event on track, is the Class 2 100 meters girls. 100 meters girls, Class 2. Let's see if we can find a lineup for that event, as we are racing through these events. And I'm happy about that, because the rain is threatening and the forecast is for rain later on today. So this event scheduled to take place at 11:50 today We're just at about 10 minutes past 11. So we're well ahead of the schedule right now. And we'll give you the lineup for this one. The girls class 2, 100 meters dash. This is for girls, 12-year-old girls. We have Kevinese Higgins, Alpha Primary in 1. Michaela Pusey, Rock Hall in 2. Ashley Montague, Red Hills in 3. Kalia Senior, License in 4. In 5, we have Kalia Raymond, again of License. And in 6, we have Ashanti Solomon of St. Patrick. Dinique Bernard of Pembroke Hall is in 7. And Nicalia Francis of Harborview, she's going to be in lane 8. So if you're watching the connotations for the overall championships, you must notice that Licensed Primary has 2 winless finals and Harborview have only 1. The fastest time coming in, actually the 2 fastest times coming in, are from athletes from License. Kalia Senior, the fastest coming in, 13.25. Second fastest, Kalia Raymond, 13.27. So License searching to put some big points on the board in the girls class 2 100 meters. And again, License, they do lead after 15 events scored, and they're looking to extend that lead to put some pressure on lots of folks. That's License. Don't have the athletes out just yet. We're waiting. We are awaiting the athletes for this event. The girls class 2, 100 meters.
The following boys, please report for another presentation, centimeters hurdles for boys. Adrian Phillips, Laurent Day, Kevin Murder, Rousseau, Jadine Patterson, License.
I think we're going to take a quick break. So if you're not hearing from me for the next couple of minutes, it's because we're waiting on the athletes to come out for the event. As soon as they're out, we'll start our commentary again. Folks, welcome back to our coverage of the INSPORT Eastern Region Primary Championships 2024. Next event on track is the girls 100 meters class 1. It's actually class 1. So not class 2, class 1. We'll start from class 1 and we'll go through the lineup with you again. Chivanice Higgins of Alpha in 1, Michaela Pusey of Rock Hall in 2, Ashley Montague of Red Hills Primary in 3, Kayla Senior of License in 4, Kayla Raymond of License in 5, Ashanti Solomon of St. Patrick is in 6, Danique Bernard of Pembroke Hall is in 7, and Kayla Francis Harborview, she occupies lane number 8. Fastest time coming in from the 2 athletes from License Primary, 13.25 for Senior, Kayla Senior, 13.27 from Kayla Raymond, both of License. They will want to score some big points, 1-2 if possible, for License to extend the lead License now holds in these championships. Let's see if we have a full field. Looks as if we might be missing at least one athlete, is it? Lane number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Lane 7 is empty. Lane number 8 is occupied, so lane 7, Bernard, Pembroke Hall, not seeing her. But lane 4, Senior, lane 5, Raymond, both of License Primary. Those lanes are occupied. We'll also look to lane number 6, Solomon of St. Patrick, and also lane number 3, Montague of Red Hills. That is where the running should be, in the middle of the pack. License looks as if they are a well-drilled team, and looks as if they've come here serious and determined to take the overall team title. Still waiting on the starter's instruction as the wind again picks up. Wind again very negative, very strong. It's been going, sun has been going in and coming out from time to time. Clouds in the sky, still very high, but expecting rain later on as the athletes go into their blocks now, waiting starters' instructions. Gunn sends them off, and lane 4 gets a good start. That's Senior. Lane 2 also going well. That's Pusey, but it's Senior going well. Raymond tries to follow. Is it going to be a License 1-2? 1-2 for License. 13-4-2. The flash time on the clock. Senior of License Primary taking that one. Confirmed, 13-42. Raymond of License, 13-5-2 in second. And it looks as if it's Salmon of St. Patrick in lane number 6 who takes third. But License 1-2. 1-2 for License as the excitement inside the Stadium East facility kicks up. Looking around, I'm seeing lots and lots of License Primary uniforms, so they've come here prepared. We go to the boys class 1 100 meters dash now. Levy Hilton of St. Richard's in 1, Tedor Taylor of St. Francis in 2, Khalil Raymond of License in 3, Joshua McWilliams of Lawrence Tavern in 4, DeAndre Parker Rousseau in 5, Jaden Williams, St. Richard's in 6, Alex Lewis, License Primary in 7, Adrian Phillips, Morant Bay in 8. So again, License Primary having 2 in this one, St. Richard's having 2 as well. Rousseau 1, Lawrence Tavern 1, Morant Bay 1, St. Francis 1. This is going to be interesting. Fastest time coming in, Mac Williams of Lawrence Tavern. He has the fastest time coming in. And second fastest, Parker of Rousseau Primary. Let's see if that's where the action will happen. Do we have a full lineup? Yes, we do. 6 athletes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 athletes on track. So 8 athletes on track. Full lineup. Full lineup. Full lineup. And again, Mac Williams, Joshua Mac Williams. The fastest time coming in. He did an unusual double in that he won, not only ran, but won the 400 meters. Is now stepping down to the 100 meters. So goes into his blocks now. Joshua McWilliams, Lawrence Tavern. And the gun sends them off. And going out strong in lane 3, that's Raymond. But coming through now, it's McWilliams and Parker. McWilliams, Parker, McWilliams, Parker, McWilliams and Parker. 12:72, the flash time on the clock. Who has gotten that one? Is it lane 4, McWilliams, or is it lane 5, Parker? McWilliams has gotten it. 12:75 for McWilliams, 12:76 for Parker. What a race! What a race! What a race! Williams of St. Richard's is in second, but Mac Williams of Lawrence Tavern, he took that one. Parker, DeAndre Parker of Rousseau Primary is in second, and Jaden Williams, St. Richard's, is in third. Wow, wow, wow. Racing, racing, racing here at the Stadium East facilities. Could not separate them. Could not separate them at all. Raymond got a good start. Short, diminutive from licensed primary. Got up out of the blocks quick and was with the field or ahead of the field at 30 meters. And then the 2 tall athletes responded, Mac Williams and Parker, and they fought it out for the final 70 meters. Could not separate them. Could not separate them. In the end, it was a dip and a lean, from Mac Williams that separated both athletes, and Mac Williams getting it by 1/100th of a second over Parker. Mac Williams is a double champion here at Stadium East. Won the 400, comes back now to win the 100 meters. That's Joshua McWilliams of Lawrence Tavern. Parker of Rousseau finishing second. And that wraps up the boys class 1 100 meters. I'm certain, looking around, I see a few coaches, certain they'll be interested in Mac Williams and Parker. I'm going to get a talk with coaches and parents later on to see where they're going to be heading for September, because I'm certain there are some schools here that would want their services. And we're going to the lineup now, this time for the girls class 2 100 meters. In this one we have Anastasia Davis of Rousseau Primary in 1, Maria Walker of St. Francis in 2, Shania Jakes of Red Hills is in 3, Deasia Sigri, Halfway Tree Primary, she is in lane 4, Janice McCullough, Halfway Tree Primary, she's in 5, Shantae Green, St. Richard's, she is in 6, Cassia Mason of Rousseau is in 7, and Michaela Brown, St. Richard's, is in 8. Deasia Sigri, saw her in the 200 meters, look class apart, set the record in the 200 meters, and I'm expecting her to come and win the finals of the class 2 girls 100 meters. She comes in with the fastest time of 13.85. That's Deasia Sigri. As the athletes now come out for the girls class 2 100 meters. And this event scheduled to go off at scheduled to go off at 12:10. It's now 11:30, so we're 40 minutes ahead of schedule. 40 minutes ahead of schedule. I will take a small break. We can afford it right now. We can afford it. A small break for the medal presentation for the girls class 4x100 meters relay. But again, let's go through the lineup for the class 2 girls 100 meters. It's Davis, Walker, Jakes, Sigree, McCullough, Green, Mason, and Brown. Sigree, the overwhelming favorite here, broke the record in the 200 meters, is now back for the 100 meters. She, from halfway tree, her teammate, McCullough, right beside her in lane number 5. They will want to respond to the 1-2 from licensed primary in the girls class 1 100 meters. Halfway tree, a bit behind, but still has the opportunity to respond. Athletes sitting down as we have the medal ceremony. We want to get a quick shot of that medal ceremony. Youngsters receiving their medal now. That's why we're having a break and athletes are just sitting down. This is the medal presentation for the 4x100 meters. I think that's my good friend, Mr. Richards. I call him Termite. Dwayne Richards, KC man. As you can well imagine in his purple, taking a few pictures. As we go back now to the 100 meters. And we'll go through the lineup with you now real quickly. It's Davis Rousseau in 1, Walker Francis in 2, Jakes Red Hills primary in 3, Sigree halfway tree in 4, McCullough halfway tree in 5, Green, St. Richards in 6, Mason Rousseau in 7, St. Richards Brown in 8, halfway tree having 2, St. Richards having 2, Rousseau 1, St. Francis 1, well, Rousseau 2 as well, St. Francis 1, and Red Hills 1. So 3 teams having 2 athletes representing here. But again, halfway tree having the 2 fastest times and also having the favorite representing them. That's Sigree, Deja Sigree, record holder in the 200 meters. Fastest time coming in to the 100 finals. The record by Tiana Constable, 13.62. Can Sigree challenge that? She comes into these finals with a time of 13.85. Youngsters have been out there a while now, would want to have this race going off as the presentation of medals and prizes continue. for the 4x1 teams. Officials and journalists still trying to get that off the way. We're expecting Sha'Carri to take this one. Sha'Carri in lane number 4. Let's see if that expectation bears fruit. The athletes go to their marks now. Gunn sends them off and Sha'Carri gets a good start. Also in lane 2, that's Walker who gets a good start. But look at Sha'Carri starting to step now. Can McCullough go with her? It's Sha'Carri and McCullough halfway through primary. 1, 2. They go through the line now. Let's see the time. 13.71. Official in the way can't see the time. 13.77. Confirmed. No, McCullough 14.82 and Green. Let's see. We're trying to get the times here. So let's see if we can get those times for the top 3. Halfway through primary 1, 2. McCullough 14.02 for her. Green 14.23. Davis 14.25. So 1, 2 for halfway through primary as expected. Responding to the 1, 2 from license in the class 1. Green of St. Richard's comes through for second. So that's the top 3 in the class 2 girls 100 meters. Record set by Constable last year survives that onslaught from Sha'Carri. 13.77 to take the 100 meters title. We go to the boys event now where Romario Donaldson of halfway through primary is in 1. In 2 we have Ricardo Copeland of New Providence. Jordan Brissett of St. Richard's is in 3. Devray Walker of License is in 4. Lincoln Tingling of Rosary Primary, Holy Rosary is in 5. Javon Bell of Pembroke Hall in 6. Malik Gray of Harborview is in 7. And Malik Douglas of John Mills is in lane number 8. Fastest time coming into this one is going to be 13.52 by Walker of License Primary. He's the favorite here. Let's see if he can respond. He's in lane number 4. That's the Walker. He equaled the record in the class 2 200 meters. The record, wow, meet record 11.09 by Taekwon Miller. I don't think that's going to be touched. That is fast. Is that correct? That can't be correct. No, that's not correct. That's definitely not correct. But it says 11.09, so I guess I have to work with it. As the athletes go into their marks right now, Walker in 4, the favorite. Gunn sends them off and Walker gets a good start. Look at Walker starting to step, trying to challenge him in lane number 6 is Townsend of Red Hills. On his inside as well is Brown. But look at Walker. He steps to the line. Walker takes that one in a comfortable 13.47. Walker confirms now 13.50. Bell 13.82 and Brissett also 13.82. But no doubting the winner there. Walker of License Primary taking that one comfortably in 13.50. Walker, the favorite coming in, getting the job done for his team, License Primary. Bell finishing second. Bell of Pembroke Hall finishing second, 13.82. And Brissett of St. Richard's finishing in third, 13.82 for him as well. So it's Walker, Bell, Brissett. That's the top 3 from the boys class 2 100 meters. We go now to the lineup for the girls class 3 100 meters. This is for girls 9 to 10. In this lineup we have Kathleen Roberts of Licensed Primary in 1. Jada K. Pitt of Rock Hall in 2. Tonica Brown of St. Richards in 3. Selena Gordon of Rousseau in 4. Ariana Lewis of Halfway Tree in 5. Tony and Townsend, Red Hills Primary in 6. Larissa Gregory of New Providence in 7. And Makilia Parkinson, Windward Road in lane 8. The favorite coming in maybe from Halfway Tree, Lewis, but she's definitely going to be challenged by the likes of Gordon, Brown, and Townsend. This is going to be a good one, folks. We're probably going to get a mad dash to the line. But we give you the lineup again. It's Roberts, Pitt, Brown, Gordon, Lewis, Townsend, Gregory, and Parkinson as the athletes now go into their blocks, awaiting instructions from the starter. Looks as if lane number 6 had a slip there. That's Townsend. Lots of noise in the stands. Athletes may be distracted. May just be distracted by that noise. Starters give them a second opportunity now to go again. We're ready again. Gunn sends them off. Let's see who gets to start going. And in lane number 4, Gordon gets going well. Lewis also going. It's Lewis, the presumptive favorite, who takes over now. Rihanna Lewis. Let's see. Lewis. 14.18 for Ariana Lewis, Halfway Tree Primary. Flash time confirmed. 14.25 for Lewis of Halfway Tree Primary. Townsend in second. 14.38. Let's see. Brown of St. Richards in third. 14.61. So top 3, Lewis, Halfway Tree Primary, Townsend, Red Hills Primary, and Brown of St. Richards finishing third. That's the top 3 from the girls. Class 3, 100 meters. We switch over now to the boys. This is the boys. Class 3, 100 meters. Running through these events quickly now. Joshua Lindo of Halfway Tree Primary. He's in 1. Jade Allen of Licensed Primary. He's in 2. Daniel Carter, Swallowfield is in 3. Samir McLarty of George Headley in 4. Khalil Wignall of Seaforth in 5. Giovanni Welsh, Harborview, is in 6. Karif Brown, Windward Road, he is in 7. And Tayshawn Patrick, Windward Road, is in 8. So 2 from Windward Road. 2 from Windward Road. 1 from Halfway Tree, 1 from License, 1 from Swallowfield, 1 from George Headley, 1 from Seaforth, and Harborview also having 1. This is a Class 3 boys 100 meters. This is athletes 10 to 9. The favorite probably is McClathy of George Headley. Comes in with the fastest time, 14.16 seconds, as the athletes now settle into their blocks and await further instruction. Starter raises his gun to the sky. Athletes are off now. Lane 4, McClathy got a good start. Also going well was Allen at the start. Let's see if McClathy can hold on. McClathy leading now, being challenged by a man from lane number 6. That's Welsh. McClathy though steps away from the field and wins it. McClathy takes that one. Flash time not correct. Confirmed time 14.37 for McClathy. Negative 2.4. Lindo 14.53 in second, and in third, let's see who gets third. McClathy, the winner. Welsh in third, 13.59. So McClathy, Lindo, and Welsh. McClathy, George Headley. Lindo, Halfway Tree in 1. Welsh in 6 from Harborview. So Lindo doing the job for his team, Halfway Tree, making up some points there and finishing second. But it was the man, McClathy from George Headley, who got the win and did well at the start. Got a very good start. Allen in 2 also got a good start. And then McClathy, challenged by the rest of the field, managed to pull something extra out of the bag in the final 40 meters or so to step away from the field and get that win rather comfortably. McClathy of George Headley Primary. The next event on the track. We're racing through these events now. Absolutely racing through these events. The next event on the track scheduled for 1:20 p.m. That's the girls 800 meters. 800 meters, girls 800 meters scheduled for 1:20. That event just about ready to start now, or start in another 10 or so minutes. It's now 11:45. It's now 11:45, which means that we are about an hour and a half ahead of schedule. And my good friends, I don't want to concern you, but there is some forecast for rains. So we're trying to rush through these events as quickly as possible. Hopefully we get everything done by 2-3 o'clock so we can be finished before the rain. Rain is in the forecast definitely for this section of the island, and it's in the air. It's in the air, but we're hoping to get everything done. We're hoping to get everything done before the rain starts. So the next event on the track, as it starts, just a drizzle. There's a slight drizzle at the Stadium East facilities. Yes, and the wind has picked up. Wind blowing that drizzle into our commentary point now. We're hoping again to get everything done and dusted before the rain arrives in its full force. We're looking to the north of the Stadium East facility. There are some ominous clouds that are coming towards the facility. If you look to the south, it's clear, but definitely the rain is about to arrive, as we have some drizzle happening, and everybody trying to just adjust themselves to the new reality of these conditions. We here inside the commentary box also just trying to ensure that the equipment stays dry. I don't think we're gonna have the 800 just yet. The blocks are set up, but athletes are not yet out. As I said, we're just about an hour and a half ahead of schedule. I think we're going to take a quick break until the athletes are out. Once the athletes get back, we'll be back with you. So we'll take a quick break so I can rest my voice, and we'll be back with you when the athletes are back out.
Fraser-Pryce, receiving the bronze medal. St. Richards receiving the silver medal. Puts a 4.69. And the gold medalist, Alpha G Primary, puts a 4.90 seconds. Lyles class 4x1, the following teams are needed to present themselves to win a presentation. St. Richards and License, class 4x1 for boys. Also, License for class. For the boys, class 1, 4x1. License and St. Richards, please make yourselves available for medal presentation.
So if you're wondering what's happening right now, folks, we're still waiting on the athletes for the 800 meters. First event up is the girls open 800 meters. That event scheduled to get underway at 1:20. But based on what's happening so far, I'm suspecting that it will go off long before then. We're trying to get out of here before the expected rains arrive. Again, as I look to the north, it gets even more ominous. Every 5 minutes I look out the windows to see what's happening to the north. And each time I look, it looks darker and darker. Almost right now as if it's something you see in the movies. As we still await the ladies for the open 800 meters. This event for ladies 9 to 13. And that will be the penultimate, well, not the penultimate event, well, one of the last few events on track, scheduled to get on the way at 1:20. But again, suspecting it might be some time before that, might just be minutes after 12 when that one gets on the way. So we're well ahead of the schedule, well ahead of the schedule, and wanting to be that way because we're expecting some rains to arrive. And boys, long jump event going on as well. A long jump event that is for boys. Long jump event, boys, going on. But while that is going on, we want to give you an update on the point standings. I'll give you the update on the point standings shortly. Have enough time to go for the top 20, I believe. And so we'll go with the top 20 as we have no athletes on track right now. So top 20, we'll start with St. Jude's Primary. They are on 8 points. Shortwood Practicing, they are 19th. They are on 11 points. George Headley, they are in 18th on 13 points. St. Francis, they are in 17th on 14 points. Morant Bay Primary, they are in 16th on 18 points. Excelsior Primary, they are tied for 14th with Yalas Primary. Both of them have 19 points. In 13 is Swallowfield Primary on 23.5 points. In 12, it's New Providence on 26 points. In 11th, Rock Hall Primary on 30 points. And this is after 26 of 40 events scored. So after 26 of 40 events scored, that's the 20th to the 11th place position. We'll go now to the top 10. So this is top 10 after 26 of 40 events scored. In 10th position, we have John Mills Primary on 33 points. In 9th position, Red Hills Primary on 58 points. In 8th position, we have St. Patrick's Primary on 62 points. In 7th is Wynwood Road Primary on 66 points. In 6th, Lawrence Tavern on 69 points. In 5th, we have St. Richard's Primary on 80.5 points. In 4th, we have Rousseau Primary on 88 points. In 3rd, there's a change in the top 3 now. In 3rd, Halfway Tree Primary on 96 points. In 2nd, Harbour View Primary on 109.5 points. And leading with a massive, ginormous points total. It's License Primary. They are on 170 points. They lead by a massive 60.5 points. License Primary, they don't look as if they intend to be caught today. Few more events to be scored, but License Primary, they mean business and they have put some big points on the board. Let's see, event 26. So let's see, this is after those 70 meters, 300 meters. So the 400 meters already scored. The relays already scored. Some of the jumps already scored. So this is ominous. Ominous, just as ominous as the crowds to the north. Licensed primary looks very, very ominous as we continue to have some medal ceremonies happening. And I'm happy that we're getting the medal ceremonies out of the way since we have a little bit of time. A little bit of time on our hands. So we want to get those medal ceremonies out the way. We don't want to have the races completed and then you do the medal ceremonies and everybody is gone and the children don't get their moment in the sun. I think we're having a medal ceremony for the relays. So this is the medal ceremony for, I believe, the class 2 girls 4x100 meters. Halfway tree primary taking that one. Bear in mind some of these events would have been ran before today. Medal ceremony today, but some of these events ran a couple days ago, some yesterday, but today majority of finals, which is why we're here with you live. And I must commend the meet organizers, the officials. They've done a wonderful job of ensuring that this event is on time. As a matter of fact, ahead of time. Started a little bit late, 20 minutes late or so, but quickly caught up, and we are now ahead of schedule as we see the boys getting ready for the high jump event. Yes, folks, there'll be high jump on as well. So long jump going on, boys warming up for the high jump, and the 800 meters should be on track shortly. Again, that event scheduled for 1:20 today. I'm suspecting it might be completed before 12:20 as we await the athletes to be marshaled. Event scheduled to go until 3:30 p.m. today, but we're expecting and anticipating that we'll be out of here before that time, before the rains arrive, giving the children an opportunity to get to their respective schools and homes before the deluge happens. Oh my word. I am looking to the north, and not only is it ominous, it looks as if it started to rain to the north. And if you are aware of what happens, the rain comes from the north, blows over the stadium facilities, and then goes out towards the sea. And that rain is coming. Is coming. And if you're wondering, folks, I did a little bit of geography in high school and in college, so I'm not fully qualified, but I do have a little bit of experience. So not to worry. Still awaiting the start of the girls' 800 meters, but wanted to give you a little bit of an update of what is happening and what's going on. I can tell you the kids certainly having a full day. It's their day. Track and field about the kids, about exposing them to competition early so they can get a feel of what it is like to compete in track and field. Lots of folks getting comfortable. It's a good day if you're a little bit afraid of the sun. We haven't had a lot of sun, overcast conditions all day. Lots of wind, negative wind for the athletes in the most part. We look to the 800, still not ready for the 800. Still having some medal ceremonies. As I look to some of the folks from licensed primary, they're just below our commentary point. Let's see if I can get somebody from license to give me a word. As the medal ceremony continues.
Receiving the bronze medal, St. Richard's Primary,
Now we'll see
51.12 seconds. St. Richard's Primary receiving the bronze medal.
I'm waving desperately.
License.
Waving desperately to see if I can get somebody from license. They're in the lead and look as if they're going to be securing victory. I want to get a word from somebody, anybody from license. So if you're listening and you know one of the coaches, one of the parents, anybody from license,
St. Richard's receiving the bronze
just
medal,
give them a shout.
51.2 seconds.
Tell them
License receiving the silver medal.
we're looking for somebody for license.
55 seconds.
As you see, license receiving the silver medal for their efforts. I have to get somebody from license. I think I'm going to take a quick break, run down to the track side, see if I can get somebody from license. We need to get a comment from somebody from license before this meet is over. The girls for the 800 are not yet on track, so let's see if we can get somebody up here at the commentary booth and get a quick word from them. We'll be back with you just a quick minute. See you guys soon. Okay, so today I have with me Mr. Miketon Worrell, one of the coaches of Licensed Primary. How are you doing today, Mr. Worrell?
I am doing great.
I see your school looking as if you're going to not only take these championships but dominate. How are you feeling about that?
Well, elated, maybe selling myself short based upon how I am feeling. But we would have done the hard work so to see the results and to see the students put in their best out in every race that they are in. It's a wonderful feeling.
What were the preparations like for you coming in?
We have some students who are consistent with their training, and then you have those who we have to be forcing to come to training. They're doing extra lessons, they are in other activities and stuff like those. So there's a constant change of the events that the athletes are doing, a constant change of the teams. Up to the changes that we are still contemplating, and some of the changes that we are going to make because athletes are absent from training. We register them, then don't turn up. So it wasn't smooth sailing coming up. So we had to put in some extra hours closer to the championship 2 weeks before, put in some additional work, going home later hours and stuff like those.
Just remind us where your team finished last year.
Last year we won the Eastern Championships. We also won a national championship last year. We were defending champions then, and we are also defending champions once more. And it appears as if we are defending this year.
So your team not new to this. You've done it before. You're doing again, and national championships, of course, coming up. You think you can defend at the national championships?
Well, once our athletes make it to the championships, then it's a fair game. A lot of teams are doing well, but once our plans are executed properly, then I am sure we will be up in that top running.
License obviously one of the larger teams at these championships. You're putting lots of people into the national championships as well. What is the organization like behind that? I mean, I see a lot of parents, I see a lot of students here supporting you guys. What's the organization like? Are you getting backing from the school, the principal, the community? What's that like?
The principal offers us excellent support. So I can say there's 100% support from administration. There are some parents who are constantly at our training sessions. They follow us to the different track meets, and they're always there supporting us. And then, there is always that struggle to get some students out. So you have to be making constant phone calls to the parents and stuff like those. But the support, it's good.
I know you're at track side now, watching your athletes just taking in and trying to give advice as best as possible before the next event goes on track. But I want to ask you this question. I know coaches shy away from it, but I still want to ask it. Who are some of the athletes that we can look forward to? Some of the athletes we can say, all right, I'm looking out for that athlete at the national championships.
All right, so based upon how the students would have finished in their finals, then it's safe to say that these students will be expected to do well at the national championship. So you have the Raymond twins, you have Senior, you have Walker, you have Nikolai Sanders, you have Christian Lamette. You have a lot of students. I do not want to call 1-2 names and miss out someone and them say, sir, you never call my name and stuff like those. So we have a lot of students who are doing well, and based upon their finish at these championships, then we can expect them to do well at nationals as well.
I told the coaches always shy away from that one. They don't want to call a name, I forgot the name. Yeah. But real quickly, there are some folks who are tuning in for the first time. They're new to these championships. They're new to license. Just remind us, where in Jamaica is Licensed Primary?
Licensed Primary is located in the eastern parish of St. Thomas. We are maybe 2 to 3 minutes drive outside of Morant Bay town, depending on traffic. We are close to Princess Margaret Hospital, right on License Beach.
Wonderful. And I know you said you're defending champions. I wasn't here last year, I'll admit. I missed last year. But I was here a couple of years ago and watched Licensed Primary doing a fantastic job. I think I was here with your other coach.
Mrs. Jackson.
Mrs. Yes.
Mrs. Jackson.
Yes. She was wonderful, did a wonderful
She's our head coach, our HOD. She runs things.
Yes, I remember her from last year. She went to GC Foster, I think.
Yes.
You also a GC Foster graduate?
No, I am not a GC Foster graduate, but I am always involved in sports. I do a lot of research, and that is how my sports, my sports abilities come about. Research and practice.
Okay. So not formally trained? Not formally trained?
Yeah, not formally trained, but with the interest. And as I said, the research and all of that, I view myself as, a potential coach.
That is it. And you guys are doing a good job, so there's nothing wrong with that. One of the best coaches ever, Mr. Stephen Francis, was never formally trained. Right, so there's nothing wrong with that as long as you, like Mr. Francis, do your research and get it right. It's been a wonderful...
My brother, nice talking to you, my brother.
Yeah, that's no problem. So there you have it, folks. Mr. Worrell, Miketon Worrell from Licensed Primary. They are leading right now and will look as if they'll take it. We'll go back to the medal ceremony and athletes getting their medals.
And receiving the gold medal, 24.38 meters the distance, she threw, representing Harborview.
Okay, so if Miss Foster is listening, just got a message to give you a shout out to say that your granddaughter, Akeelia Abrams, finished second in the long jump. We're here at the commentary point, and people keep on saying, give a shout out, give a shout out. And I thought I'd give that one shout out at least to young Akeelia. Trying to find my start list. I seem to have lost it. Oh, here it is. Here it is. As we get ready for the next medal ceremony. Next event on the track, again, is the girls open 800 meters. We'll give you the lineup for that. It's actually 12 athletes into the finals for this event. We have Romain Gray of Seaside Primary, Diana K. Pinnock of St. Patrick's, Danelia Speed of License, Alia Douglas also of License, Tanik Chung of Lawrence Tavern, Kadeen Hunter of Harborview, Brittany Daly, Lawrence Tavern, Joshuania Lyons, Harborview, Brian Kelly, Seaforth, Carolee Holgate, Windward Road, Chloe Council, Morant Bay, Lavelia Walker, Grants Pen, Primary. Quickest time coming in by some way is Gray of Seaside Primary. She comes in with a super fast time of 2 minutes 31.51 seconds. This is an open event, so girls 13 to 19 years old. Still no athletes on track, still no sign of the athletes being marshaled, but in this event we'll have 2 from License Primary, 2 from License, 2 from Harborview, Archery primary is missing. St. Patrick has 1. Seaforth has 1. Morant Bay has 1. Grand Spen 1. So licensed primary will look to take advantage of that, but I want to see youngster from Seaside, Gray, who ran 2 minutes 31.51 to make these finals. It's been about a 30 minutes break since the last event on track, and we see no sign of any happenings on track. So I think we'll take another short intermission break, and as soon as the athletes come out, we'll be back with you.
Also, for the girls, Class 3 100, Ariana Mills Harvard, Elaine Thompson-Herah, Tamika Brown, St. Richards.
I think she just say she want to do an introduction first to the whole thing and then go to it. Alright.
Hi everybody, good afternoon. My name is Tajeria Torian, Marketing Executive at Pytech Limited, and I will be taking over the winner's circle for this afternoon. Now we are here at the INSPORTS Devon Biscuit Primary Eastern Athletic Championship, and for the rest of the afternoon we'll be hearing more from our sponsors, our parents, our spectators, and of course our athletes. So thank you so much for joining in, and stay tuned. All right, welcome back everybody to the Winners Circles. Join here with me today is George Legister, acting executive director at INSPORTS, and George is going to talk to us today, all right? So George, tell us, how have the event been so far?
Well, thank you very much for being here and joining us in what we're trying to do with our young children right across Jamaica. As you are aware, this is our Eastern Championship. We'll be followed by the Central and the Western. Well, apart from the elements, which started out on Wednesday, it has been going good. The support has been marvelous. The camaraderie among the young children has been spectacular. So yes, and we welcome everybody for watching and for those who are being here.
Okay, awesome. And what I want you to tell the viewers today that are watching here, streaming with us, Track Alert, what are some of the improvements you're seeing in this year's event versus last year's event?
Well, one of the main improvements is the collaboration with PyTech.
Okay.
Yes, that's a main improvement over last year. PyTech is here and they have come in bigger, better, and I understand that next year there will be better. Is that a word? So, yes, the organization also has improved. The participation amongst the school, as always, and the amount of children continue to increase. And the interest, the enthusiasm of a lot of scouters is growing because, you know, this is the nursery for what happens in our high school and leading up to the Boys and Girls Champs.
Okay, thank you so much, George, for that. There you have it from George Legister, acting executive director at INSPORTS.
Welcome back, folks. Just in time to join us for the 200 meters for Class 1 girls and Class 1 boys. We had the semifinals of those events earlier today and had some records broken or equaled, and we're anticipating quick times. The wind has died down a lot inside Stadium East facilities. So wind has died down. We had strong negative winds earlier in the day, but as I said, winds have died down. We're still under the threat of rain. It's still very overcast, and if I look to the north, you can see from my vantage point there are heavy rains to that section of the island. It's not gotten to us here at Stadium East yet, but we are anticipating that at some point we will have rains. But we're trying to get these events completed as quickly as possible. Only 10 events left to come. I think I have enough time to give you the top 10 in the point standings. In 10th we have John Mills on 44. In 9th we have Red Hills Primary on 58. In 8th Winwood Road Primary on 73. In 7th St. Patrick's on 77. St. Richard's on 80.5 is 6th. In 5th is Lawrence Tavern on 87. 4th is Rousseau on 88. 3rd Halfway Tree Primary on 96. 2nd Harborview Primary on 114.5, and leading License Primary on 204. As we are sent off for the Class 2 girls 200 meters, and in lane number 4 going well, it's the athlete from License Raymond, and License Primary Raymond steps to the head of the field and looks as if she's going to take this one final. 26:50 the flash time for her. Kayla Raymond of License Primary. The flash time 26:50, confirmed time 26:52. That's a new record for Raymond of License. Higgins second, 27:23 for Higgins of Alpha Primary. License Primary Kayla Raymond, 26:52. That's a new record. Kevin East Higgins, 27:23 in second. Alpha Primary Higgins. Nikila Francis of Harborview Primary, 27:49 is third. That's the top 3 from the girls Class 1 200 meters. We go now to the boys Class 1 200 meters, and it's Levine Hilton, St. Richard's in 1, Alex Lewis License in 2, Tedrick Edwards, Lawrence Tavern in 3, Landry Parker of Rousseau in 4, KJ Griffiths of Lawrence Tavern 5, Kaheem Grant of Duane Park 7, New Providence Dante McDonald in 7, and Khalil Raymond of License in 8. Fastest time coming in is Parker of Rousseau Primary. I think, well, equal the record based on the time we saw on the clock, but based on this, he's just outside of the record. I think he's going to have a run at the record. That's Parker, the record 25.72. He comes in with 25.73. That's DeAndre Parker of Rousseau Primary. He's going to be competing from lane number 4. He's a presumptive favorite here. He's going to want to go for that record. Wind conditions much better here. Probably will be challenged by on his outside Griffiths of Lawrence Tavern and Edwards on his inside, also of Lawrence Tavern. So he'll be sandwiched by 2 athletes from Lawrence Tavern. That's Parker of Rousseau. Parker in lane number 4. He'll definitely want to go for that record here today. See him on track. He's just bouncing now He's practicing how he's going to get those knee lifts up and get that arm drive flowing so he can go for the record of 25.72. Again, 25.73 earlier in the semifinals. As we see athletes now in their blocks getting ready to go. Gun sends them off now, and Parker is up to a good start. Going well as well is Griffiths, but Parker is dominant over the first 80 meters. Goes into the curve in the lead now. Good curve for DeAndre Parker, and Parker steps ahead of the field on his inside. Edwards trying to step. Parker is ahead. Can Parker hold on? Edwards coming, and it's Parker. DeAndre Parker, oh, is just inside the record. 45. Oh, outside the record. 25.75, the confirmed time for Parker. Edwards second. 26. We'll get that time confirmed, but Parker has done the job. Came in as a favorite. DeAndre Parker of Rousseau Primary, 25.75. Just a little bit slower than his run earlier today, but he gets the job done. And in second, 25.95, it's Edwards. And we'll get the confirmation on the times in just a second, but we'll go now to the Class 2 girls. This is a Class 2 girls 200 meters. So this is a Class 2 girls 200 meters. Mavinia Francis of St. Francis is in lane 1. In 2, Anne-Marie Walker of St. Francis. In 3, Shamiria Samuels of Lyles Tavern. The record holder, Deja Sigri of Halfway Tree, is in 4. Ternice McCullough, Halfway Tree, is in 5 as a gun sends them off. And in lane 5, it's McCullough who gets up to a good start. We're waiting for Sigri to respond, but McCullough looks as if she has a charge. Also going well in lane 3 is Samuels. Can Sigri respond? Lane 4, Sigri doesn't look as if she has much, but lane 5, McCullough is stepping away from the field. And let's see, it's McCullough and Sigri. McCullough, by my start list, takes that 1:27.64, just outside the record. McCullough confirmed 27.73 for McCullough of Halfway Tree Primary. Sigri in second, 28.08. Sigri. So Sigri leaves here with the record, but it's McCullough, her teammate, who leaves with the wind. So Ternice McCullough of Halfway Tree Primary is the Class 2 girls 200 meters champion. Samuels of Lawrence Tavern is third. Halfway Tree Primary 1-2 in the girls Class 2 200 meters. Races are happening quick and fast. We go now to the boys Class 2 200 meters. In lane 1 we have Romario Donaldson. In lane 2 we have Tenweek Thorpe. Lane 3 Lincoln Tingling. Lane 4 the favorite DeAndre Walker. In 5 Ramon Young. Ricardo Copeland is in 6. Malik Douglas is in 7. And Jordan Brissett is in 8. Walker, he is from Licensed Primary. Coach, when we spoke with him earlier, mentioned Walker as one to watch. Walker from Licensed Primary. He is in lane number 4. Can he get the job done? We saw the record holder in girls Class 2. Didn't get the job done, but here is Walker of License running well for the first 80 meters. Goes into the curve in the lead and continues to extend the lead. That's Walker, but on his outside, Young trying to challenge. It's Walker, it's Young. Walker though has the step. Young trying to respond, but it's going to be Walker who takes the boys Class 2 200 meters, and it's DeAndre Walker of Licensed Primary who takes the boys Class 2 200 meters in a time of 26.40. That is a new record. Young in second. Let's see the time. 26.57. Walker Walker of licensed primary getting the job done. His coach said he is going to be one to watch, and it definitely proved. DeAndre Walker, he got the job done. Davry Walker getting the job done of licensed primary. Oh my word, 26-4-0 for the man from licensed primary all the way out there in St. Thomas. Licensed primary is on fire inside the Stadium East facility. Thorpe is third. So Young of Yalla's primary is second, and Thorpe from Red Hills primary, he is going to claim the bronze medal. But again, Walker, 26-4-0, a new record, takes that gold medal. Wow. The Stadium East facility definitely enjoying these performances. I think we go now to the 150 meters finals for Class 3 girls and boys, and then we'll have 4 relay events, and that will be the end of the happenings here at the Stadium East facilities. So only 6 events to go. But let's give you the results from earlier. We have those results from earlier. So let's give you the results for the 200 meters. We'll start with the girls class 1 200 meters. Kayla Raymond 26.52 meet record, she won. Kevanice Higgins 27.23, she finished second. Nakalia Francis, Harborview Primary 27.49, finishing third. Trina Bunting, Lawrence Tavern 27.81, finished fourth. Ashanti Salmon, St. Patrick's Primary 28.04, finished fifth. Tiandre Watson 28.16, licensed primary, she finished sixth. In seventh, we had Ashley Montague of Red Hills Primary. Danique Bernard of Pembroke Hall was a DNS, did not start. That's a girls class 1 200 meters confirmed results. We go now to the boys class 1 200 meters, where it was won by DeAndre Parker of Rousseau Primary. He did 25.75 to win. Tedrick Edwards of Lawrence Tavern 25.95 was second. Kaheem Grant of Duane Park third, 26.07. In fourth was Kadish J. Griffiths of Lawrence Tavern 26.37. Levi Hilton of St. Richard's Primary 26.44 was fifth. Cahill Raymond of Licensed Primary 26.45 was sixth. Dante McLeod of New Providence 26.83 was 7th. Alex Lewis of Licensed Primary 27.28 finished 8th. We go now to the girls class 3 150 meters event. In lane number 1 we have Kathleen Roberts of Licensed Primary. Kivana Dodd of Harborview is in 2. In 3 we have Jada K. Pitt of Rock Hall. In 4, Ariana Lewis of Half a Tree. In 5 we have Torian Townsend of Red Hills. Tanika Brown of St. Richard's. Kariana Alana Davis of St. Richard's in 7. And from Rousseau Primary we have Selena Gordon. That is the lineup for the girls class 3 150 meters dash event. This event now about to go off. Well, the athletes have been called up now, and we await further instructions. It looks as if they're just testing the gun. Our athletes are ready again, and they're back into their blocks. They're getting ready for further instructions. Gun sends them off, and let's see who makes the first move. Looks like Lewis from Halfway Tree Primary who makes that first move. Lewis ahead of lane number 6 Brown, but Lewis starts to step off the curve. Look at Ariana Lewis of Halfway Tree Primary coming through all swell. On the outside is Gordon, but it's Lewis 21-1. Lewis of Halfway Tree Primary who takes that one. 21-1-3. That is a new record. Yes, it is. A new record for Ariana Lewis. 21-1-3. Brown finished second out. That's Brown in second, Townsend in third. So Brown in lane 2, 21-4-8. And Townsend, so Brown finishing second, Townsend finishing third. And fourth, Selena Gordon, 21-5-3. Kathleen Roberts of License Primary, 21-5-5, finished fifth. In sixth, Cara Alana Davis of St. Richard's. Jada K. Pitt of Rock Hall, seventh in 21-6-8. Kevania Dodd of Harborview, 21-9-7, finished in eighth. But again, Ariana Lewis, 21-1-3, won the girls' class 3 150 meters dash event. That is a new meet record, 21-1-3. We go now for the boys. 150 meters event for class 3 boys. These are the babies, 8-year-olds. So we go to lane number 1, Chadwick Senior. He is in lane 1, he's from St. Patrick's Primary. In lane 2, we have Rivaldo Fender of Mona in 2. Carif Brown of Winwood Road is in 3. Shamir McClarty of George Headley in 4. Joshua Lindo of Halfway Tree is in 5. Rashani McLeod of Iris Gelly is in 6. Rajade Rooms of Halfway Tree is in 7. And Ashani Campbell, Jesse Paul, completes the lineup in lane number 8 as they go into their blocks now. McClarty of George Headley, definitely one for you to watch. He's in lane number 4. Gun sends him off and he gets a quick start. That's McClarty, and he's already up on the field. Going well as well is McLeod in 6. But McClarty looks as if he has the slight lead, but it's McLeod who leads. It's McLeod and McClarty. McLeod leads. McClarty responds, and it's McClarty who takes that one. 20.89 the flash time for McClarty. 20.91 for McClarty. McLeod 21.05 for second. Campbell 21.16 for Campbell. So the favorite obliging McClarty, Shamir McClarty, George Headley Primary, takes a boys class 3 150 meters dash in 20.91 for the youngster. Wow. That was interesting. The two Irishmen, McClarty, battling it down to the line, or the two men with Irish names, McLeod and McClarty, battling it down to the line to decide who is going to be the winner. In the end, Smear McClarty, he had the stronger finish and managed to win that one. See if we can get the official results for you in just a second. We'll wait for those to come up, but I think we go to a quick break and we'll be back with the official results as we await the relays to complete today's events. 4 relays and then we're done, but we'll go to that break now and be back with you in a second.
of St. Richards, you are still needed at the medical tent. Coach of St. Richards, you needed at the medical tent. Well, we're standing by for the 800 meter sprint medley relay. Nelson's having a good time today, but Spanish Town Primary, they have something set for the Central Championships. I can't wait for the National Championships. I'm sure License believe they can repeat. Spanish Town says not yet. Here's a top five. In fifth position with 102 points. There are changes. There are changes. There are changes. In fifth position with 102 points. Russell. In fourth, 110 points. Lawrence Cameron. Third, 120.5 points. Second, 123 points. In third, Harborview, 120.5 points. In second, Halfway Tree, 123 points. Get your math. Get your math out. Leading by 106 points. 229 the total they have. License Primary. Coach of Essex Hall, they need to get the medal presentation area. presentation.
So folks, if you've been watching us all day, congratulations to you. We started our broadcast just about 20 minutes past the hour of 9 a.m. It's now 20 minutes to the hour of 2, or just about 20 minutes to 2. And there are 4 events left on track. 4 relay events. The 4x200s, boys and girls. And of course, the 800 sprint medleys, boys and girls. Those events originally scheduled to go off at 2 p.m. New schedule has them going off. Original schedule had them going off at 3 p.m. New schedule has them going off at 2 p.m. And the expectation is that we'll be out of this facility at 2:30, which is pretty good because, again, to the north of these facilities doesn't look good, and it's creeping, folks. It's creeping closer and closer to us. The wind originally blowing that weather away from us. That wind has died down, and the rain is creeping closer and closer as we try to get you some updated point standings now. And sometimes the electronics don't work as well as you want them to, but we'll give you confirmed results this time for the girls class 2 200 meters. 9 big points for her team. Trinice McCullough of Halfway Tree Primary, 27.73, winning the girls class 2 200 meters. Her teammate Deja Sigri, 28.01, finished in second, as we see the presentation continuing. So we go back to the results, confirmed results now. In third was Shimara Samuels of Lawrence Tavern, 28.18. This is the girls class 2 200 meters. Anastasia Davis of Rousseau Primary, 28.74, was fourth. In fifth, Shante Green of St. Richard's Primary. Marvina Francis of St. Francis Primary was sixth. Cheyenne Jix of Red Hills Primary, seventh. And Amaria Walker of St. Francis, eighth. Times for Marvina Francis, 31.08. Jake, 32.37. And Amaria Walker, 32.72. And just keeping an eye to see when the athletes come out on track for the relay events. Not expecting them for the next 10 minutes or so. Go now to the class 2 boys confirmed results, where it was DeVry Walker of Licensed Primary, 26.40, who won 9 points for his goal, and also a meet record for him, 26.40. Ramon Young, Yallas Primary, 26.87, finished second. Taekwon Thorpe, Red Hills Primary, 27.86, was second. Lincoln Tingling of Holy Rosary, 28.08, was fourth. Malik Douglas, John Mills, 28.65, finished fifth. Jordan Brissett of St. Richard's Primary, 28.89, finished sixth. Mario Donaldson, Halfway Tree Primary, 29.08, finished seventh. And rounding out the top 8 was Ricardo Copeland of New Providence with a time of 29.34 seconds. That was the top 8 in the boys class 2 200 meters. The results for the girls now. This is a class 3 girls 150 meters event. Confirmed results. Ariana Lewis of Halfway Tree Primary 21.13. She won that event. That 21.13, a new record for her. Halfway Tree Primary, securing 9 big points. In second was Tanika Brown of St. Richards with a time of 21.51. Torian Townsend 21.52 was second. Townsend represented Red Hills Primary. Selena Gordon of Rousseau Primary 21.53 finished fourth. Cathalia Roberts of Licensed Primary finished fifth in 21.55. Carrier Alana Davis of St. Richard's Primary 21.59 finished sixth. Jada K. Pitt of Rock Hall Primary 21.68 finished seventh. And Kevania Dodd of Harbour View Primary 21.97. She finished eighth. We go now to the boys class 3 confirmed results, where we had winning Smear McClarty of George Headley Primary 21.91. Rashawn McLeod of Iris Gelly Primary 21.05 finished second. Ashani Campbell of Jesse Repole 21.16 finished third. Joshua Lindo, Halfway Tree Primary 21.26 finished fourth. Roger had Rooms of Halfway Tree Primary 21.41 finished fifth. Rivaldo Fender of Mona Heights Primary 21.55 finished sixth. And seventh was Chadwick Senior of St. Patrick's Primary 21.59. Karif Brown of Windward Road Primary 21.66. He finished eighth. As we see the athletes now being marshaled out for the relays, and that's the sprint medley relays, 800 sprint medley relays. This is an open event, by the way. The record 2 minutes 06.34, as the officials make note of the atmospheric conditions. Rain certainly on its way. Certainly on its way. If you're in Halfway Tree, you're probably experiencing some rains right now. But we'll see if we can give you the point standing for the teams. We'll start with 10th. John Mills Primary in 10th on 48 points. There's a tie for 8th. Red Hills Primary and Windward Road both on 74 points. In 7th, we have St. Patrick's Primary on 83 points. In 6th, St. Richard's Primary on 101.5 points. In 5th, Rousseau Primary on 107. In 4th, Lawrence Tavern on 110. In 3rd, Harbour View Primary on 121.5 points. In 2nd, Halfway Tree Primary on 132 points. And leading, you already know, by a huge margin, it's Licensed Primary on 233 points. I think we can now declare this done and dusted for Licensed Primary. They will win the eastern section of these championships. So the INSPORTS Eastern Region Primary Championships 2024 will go to Licensed Primary. They are ahead by 101 points and will not be caught. They will not be caught. I can say that confidently. It was obvious that they would have won when we got here, or pretty much halfway through the day, halfway through the races. It was obvious that they would have won, had more athletes in finals and were scoring more points. And this lead, 101 points, is after 35 events scored. So only 5 events to be scored, includes the relays. And they won't be caught. Absolutely won't be caught. Even if they get no points from here and second place, I think it was Halfway Tree Primary, wins all races, they still won't be caught. So it's official. Licensed Primary has taken these Eastern Championships. We go now to the relays. This is the 800 meter sprint medley relays for girls. We'll start with in lane 1, Harbour View. In lane 2, we have St. Patrick's. In lane 3, we have Rousseau. In lane 4, we have Swallowfield Primary. In lane 5, we have Windward Road Primary. In 6, we have Licensed Primary. St. Francis is in 7, and St. Richard's is going to be in lane number 8. The schedule for this race, 100 meters for the first leg, 100 meters for the second leg, then 200 meters to complete the first lap, and then the anchor leg runner will have to complete one entire lap by herself. So it's 100, 100, 200, and then a 400 leg to close out the 800 sprint medley event. Go to the lineup again. Harbourview, St. Patrick, Rousseau, Swallowfield, Windward Road, License, St. Francis, and then St. Richards. Fastest time coming in, Swallowfield at... Yes, the rain is coming, folks. It's actually started. It's here. It's been threatening all day, and it's finally here. Yes, finally here. It's to our north. You just see the rain's just coming in, and we hear the pitter-patter of the first raindrops on our roof. It looks as if it's going to be heavy, heavy, heavy. So we're hoping we can get these 4 events off and running before the rain arrives fully. Looks as if it's going to be here in a matter of minutes. So hopefully the officials can get these races off and running as quickly as possible. Fastest time coming in again, Swallowfield Primary. They're going to be in lane number 4. They had a time of 2 minutes 05.07 seconds. Also in the mix will be the likes of Windward Road Primary, who had a time of 2 minutes 07.38. And of course, the defending champions and still champions, according to our calculations, Licensed Primary, they come in with a time of 2 minutes 09.80 as the athletes get ready now. Again, we're in a race against time. Rain threatening all morning. It's almost on our heels now. Gun sends them off. And let's see who makes the first move. Looks like in 8, St. Richards, who's going well. Also 6, Rousseau, going well. Let's see who makes the changeover first. Rousseau makes that changeover first. Let's see. Rousseau going well. License also going well. And also still going well is St. Richards. Let's see who makes that first changeover. St. Richards it looks like, but License and Windward Road coming as well. It is close. Windward Road in 5 going well. So Windward Road continues to lead. Windward Road, they are ahead in 6. License going well as St. Richards. But Windward Road will make that first change. And License, St. Richards. Oh no. Yes, a cutover made, no, by St. Richards. So License, well trained, they made the cutover right at the right point, right at the cones. St. Richards moved past them though into second, but up front it's Windward Road. Swallowfield coming back now. License continues to fade, but up front Windward Road leads. Can Swallowfield make a big move? They're battling with St. Richards, but continuing to lead Windward Road. Can they be caught? Swallowfield making a move. Let's see if Swallowfield, who came in with the fastest time, can catch Windward Road. Windward Road continues to lead. Swallowfield coming. Is it going to be enough for Windward Road? Swallowfield coming. Windward Road though will take the win. It's going to be Windward Road. Swallowfield, St. Richards coming through for 3rd, and in 4th it looks as if it's Licensed Primary, but did she actually cross the line? I think she may have come off the track before crossing the line, so we'll check that one. But Windward Road winning. Swallowfield in 2nd. 2 minutes 04.41 for Windward Road. 2 minutes 06.10 for Swallowfield. And can't see the time from here for St. Richards. Athletes obscuring the clock here. So can't confirm that time. We'll see if we can get that time for you as the rain is well and truly here. The rain is well and truly here. It's about, if you look at the track, it's on the 200 curve. You can see where the rain has started to just dampen that track, and over to the start line, we're having some pitter-patter of rain still. So we'll get the confirmed results. 2 minutes 04.41 for Windward Road. That's a meet record. Swallowfield 2 minutes 06.10 for second. St. Richard's Primary 2 minutes 08. They finished third. St. Patrick's Primary 2 minutes 13.53. Finished fourth. St. Francis 2 minutes 13.90. Finished fifth. Harborview Primary 2 minutes 14.37. Finished sixth. Rousseau Primary 2 minutes 16.73. Finished seventh. And actually licensed primary DNF did not finish. So we go now to the boys event. Only 3 events left on track as the rain continues to pour. Everybody now trying to seek a little bit of shelter. Everybody trying to get out of the rain. So we'll go through the lineup real quickly. In lane 1, we have Maxfield Primary. In 2, Harborview Primary. In 3, Lawrence Tavern. In 4, Red Hills. Licenses in 5. Windward Road is in 6. St. Patrick's is in 7. And St. Richard's in 8. The overwhelming favorite coming into this one, Red Hills Road Primary, 1 minute 59.30. That's actually the record. And that's in lane 4, St. Richard's. They're going to be the ones to watch. The rain pouring down here at the Stadium East facility. And I'm wondering if we're going to have a break in today's proceedings, because the rain has been threatening. We've been telling you all day about it. Been saying we need to get this thing done by 2:30 because the rain is coming. It's just about 2 o'clock now and the rain is here. So calculations a little bit off in terms of that 2:30 arrival for the rain. Rain arrived a little bit early, 2 o'clock, and it's here and it's in full effect. The athletes still out on track. And they're sent back to their blocks now. We're watching lane 4. Lane number 1 is missing. That's Maxfield Park. And Gunn sends them off. And let's see who makes the first move. It looks like in 4, Red Hills Primary. Also going well is St. Patrick's. Let's see who makes that first change. It's St. Patrick's in lane 7 who makes that first move. Let's see who's moving well. Windward Road also moving well, but St. Patrick's makes that move first. License also going well. Let's see, License making a move now on this 200 leg. Let's see who comes into the straightaway first. St. Patrick's continues to lead in 6th.